After handily beating the San Diego Chargers with a 30-point unanswered explosion in the second half, the Houston Oilers are ready to take on the 4-4-1 Baltimore Ravens. I tried Josh C's sliders for that past game, and because you guys insisted on it, I'm using it again this time. Joe Flacco is out, which means Keith Wenning will be their starting quarterback. It's going to make things a little bit interesting, but overall, I decided to stick with these sliders because you guys did say you wanted me to keep using them. And I'm not going to go against what you guys want me to do. You can evaluate after this game, but for now, I think it's fine. At least coming in, I think it's fine. And you guys can make that determination at a later moment. But with that being said, just taking a look at the Ravens lineup, they have some real monsters on this team, and they have some weaknesses. Secondary is a bit of a weakness. Jonathan Joseph is a weakness at this point in his career. Lack of a real free safety, but they do have Justin Tucker, and they have Marquette King, who's still awesome. They're without Terrence Brooks, Joe Flacco, Evan Mathis, and Tyson Jackson. That changes things quite a bit. As we are live from Baltimore, Maryland, M&T Bank Stadium, and it is pouring rain. Wonderful. Just a little bit of a throwback. One of my friends who is a diehard Ravens fan, every single time we would ever play, it would be raining. There was a time where we had a stadium that had a retractable roof, and they left it open and it was raining. I'm not kidding. I don't even understand it. But with that being said, here comes Keith Wenning, who's going to try to lead this team to victory against the undefeated Oilers, one of 3 teams that are undefeated thus far on the season. Setting up a 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line, handoff to Lorenzo Taliaferro, as Taliaferro runs to the outside and gets 8 on the ground. Taliaferro. 2nd and 3 from the 49. Wenning goes down. Avery Williamson explodes through the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Wenning, the shotgun, steps back, throws, and it's well out of the reach of, I believe that was Torrey Smith. Akeem Ayers dropped back into coverage on that one, and that'll be a quick 3-and-out for Baltimore. 2nd and 2 for Tyrod Taylor and the Oilers as Taylor finds DeAndre Hopkins on the sideline, and he dips out of bounds after a gain of 4. That'll move the chains. 2nd and 6, handoff to the #1 running back in football so far this season, Robert Turbin, who's proving why, as he breaks a tackle and fights his way for 5.5. Now Davis will clean it up and get just enough to move the chains as well. And the Oilers are rolling. 2nd and 10. Taylor steps up, hit as he throws, intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Setting up a 3rd and long for the Oilers from the Ravens 43. Quick pass to Kendall Wright. He breaks Joseph's tackle and he escapes Don Carey. Kendall Wright is gone. 43 yards for the touchdown. And the Oilers jump out to an early 7-0 lead. 3rd and 4. Torrey Smith in motion. Wenning steps up, steps back, throws, and finds Jarrell Riddick, the rookie tight end. The #1 rated tight end in this previous draft class, as Wenning steps up and throws, and it's caught by Torrey Smith and knocked out of his hands by Will Bostic. A great contest by Bostic on the sideline, preventing the catch. 2nd and 10, pass underneath to Riddick, who gets a block and gets enough for the 1st down, thanks to Emmanuel Sanders. 1st and 10 in the offset eye for the Ravens. Wenning drops back, 5-step drop. Steps up, throws, and Will Bostic again in blanket coverage on Torrey Smith. Breaks that pass up. 2nd and 10, Johnathan Grimes on the carry, and he'll get 4. 3rd and 6 from the 30, Wenning. 1-step drop, and he is dropped! David Amerson comes up on the corner blitz. Justin Tucker boots a 49-yarder with ease right through the uprights. And we are now, the Houston Oilers are up 7-3. 2nd and 6 from the 33, Robert Turbin gashes up the middle on the draw for a 1st down. 2nd and 8 from the 47-yard line, Taylor under center. He's going to take a big drop, finds DeAndre Hopkins, who slips and falls after about 3, brought down at midfield, setting up a 3rd and medium as the Oilers are trying to put this game away early. With 9:35 left in the 2nd quarter, complete to Kendall Wright, who takes a shot from Bruce Carter, but he gets right back up, and Carter is down. He will return. He suffered a shoulder injury on the play. On 1st and 10, Tyrod Taylor's trying to escape, and Elvis Dumerville just suplexed him for the sack. 2nd and 14 from the 40. Handoff. Turbin to the outside. Breaks a tackle. Fights his way forward and is finally brought down by 2 Ravens defenders after a gain of 11. 3rd and 3 from the 29. Taylor has time. Running around in the pocket. He's going to try to escape. He avoids another defender, but he is brought down finally by C.J. Mosley, just shy of the 1st down, which will lead to an Augie Umana field goal. He's a perfect 18 for 18 on the season, and the Oilers are back up by 7. The Ravens start off on their own 20, play action fake, and Keith Wenning gets dropped. Akeem, put your hands. I'm going to leave it there. 3rd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Wenning standing tall, and he's going to be brought down by put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Once again, 2 sacks on that possession for Akeem Ayers. And that will lead to a punt. Patrick Florence on the return takes it out past midfield and is brought down on the 49-yard line. He has yet to break a big run in the return game this season, but he has been very consistent. For a guy who had trouble with his hands, he has yet to fumble. So Robert Turbin gets the 1st down on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Taylor, play action fake. Rolls out, throws right over the head of Mosley. Great anticipation to find Taqaun Ford for the 1st down. 2nd and 9 from the 18. Taylor tosses it up for Ford, and it's a great deflection down by Johnathan Joseph. 3rd and 9 from the 18. Taylor has time, and it runs out as no one was open. That is a big sack for the 3rd-year man out of Penn, Macon Mincy, and that will lead to another Augie Umana field goal. He's 19 for 19, and the Oilers are up by 10 as Akeem Ayers gets past the right tackle once again. His 3rd sack of the ball game. It's a 2-minute warning. Handoff to Lorenzo Taliaferro. Lorenzo Taliaferro. I'm sorry. 2nd and 7, as the Oilers actually call a timeout to try to extend the lead and the game. Pass is complete to Gavin Escobar. Watch it one more time as Escobar lays out, just gets both feet in bounds. What an effort by Escobar to move the chains. 2nd and 10 from the 35. Taylor steps up, throws, completes it to Niall Davis, who breaks Mosley's tackle and gets enough for the 1st. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Play action fake to Turbin. Taylor has time and finds Gavin Escobar in tight coverage. Good pass completion, setting up a 3rd and short. 38 seconds left in the half. Taylor throws, complete to DeAndre Hopkins, and that will be their final time out of the half. 34 seconds left. 1st and goal. Taylor flips up for Taqaun Ford, and he makes the grab, and Johnathan Joseph knocks the ball out of his hands. 2nd and goal. Taylor steps up, finds Kendall Wright all alone, in for the touchdown. Wright's 2nd touchdown of the game. And as you can see, his man was just late in getting across. Just a stupid mistake by the safety. And that will lead us to the half with the score 20-3. Houston out on top over the injury-battled Baltimore Ravens. Who will come out on top? You might already know, but you might not. And you'll find out who wins right after this. And we are back. The Oilers start off with the football in the 2nd half of play. Tyrod Taylor from his own 20 after the touchback. Standing tall in the shotgun, throws and finds his man Kendall Wright, who barely stays in bounds. Keeps fighting his way forward and gets a good gain of 22 yards. Kendall Wright, one of the best players for big gains in the NFL this season, has the best yard after the catch. Actually has the best average reception yardage in the NFL for anyone who has over, I think it was 10 receptions. As Tyrod Taylor tries to escape, he goes just shy of the 1st down, and that's going to be the 1st punt for the Oilers in this ballgame. Crockett Gilmore in motion, handoff to Lorenzo Taliaferro, and Lorenzo goes and breaks 2 tackles and is brought down after a gain of 20. He has 11 carries for 67 yards in this ballgame. 2nd and 5 from the 45. Handoff, he's going nowhere. as he swarmed and stopped by a sea of light blue and white. 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Coming out in the shotgun, it's a draw. Actually, it's a counter, and he is stopped. That play was snuffed out by Avery Williamson in every sense of the word. 2nd and 4 from the 44-yard line. Taylor is sacked from behind on the safety blitz by Don Carey. I accidentally clicked the spike button. 3rd and 13 from the 35-yard line. Taylor steps up and throws, and it's picked off by Carey. Back-to-back big, impactful plays by Don Carey. And the Ravens might have a chance to get back into it and cut the deficit down to 2 possession. As Johnathan Grimes gets a shoulder from Eric Reid, but it's not before the first down. Hand off to Taliaferro. I'm sorry. I'm trying. 3rd and 2. Hand off Grimes, and the enforcer, Ethan Freeman, lays the wood into him. It leads to another Justin Tucker field goal. It's a 14-point Oilers lead. Pass is complete to Taqaun Ford over the middle. Bruce Carter with the tackle. Taylor is 19 for 28 passing on the ballgame. 1st and 10 from the 39. Taylor steps up and finds Gavin Escobar, who trips over his own 2 feet. Very reminiscent of the Dennis Pitta hip injury, except, well, Gavin Escobar's all right. 1st and 10 from the 28. Handoff. Turbin, who cuts it back towards the middle, breaks a tackle or 2 and fights his way for a gain of 9. 2nd and 10 at the start of the 4th quarter. Taylor hit as he throws. 20 for 31 on the ball game for Tyrod Taylor. 3rd and 10 from the 14. Tyrod's going to roll out. He has running room. Tyrod Taylor has space, and he dives as he stopped just shy of the goal line. That's a huge first down. 1st and goal from the 2. Taylor, man in motion. He's going to try to escape, and he is sacked by Courtney Upshaw and company. 3rd and goal from the 7. After the sack and an incompletion, handoff Niall Davis on the draw, and Davis is going nowhere. Leads to another Agiumana field goal, and the score is 23-6. 10:20 left in the 4th quarter of play. Handoff to Taliaferro. That's going to be a loss of about 1. Now 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Wenning in the shotgun. Draw to Taliaferro, and Nelson Bowenzi with a shot. What a hit, recovered by Benjamin Fairley. You know, it's only fitting that he has a hit like that in Baltimore. Just like Ray Lewis. As, well, Tyrod Taylor goes down. Timmy Jernigan with a blitz up the middle, and he gets the sack. 2nd and 17 from the 18. Tyrod Taylor adjusting the play. Hand off to Niall Davis, and Niall Davis with some speed bursts through for a gain of 12. 3rd and 5 from the 6. Taylor, quick pass to Taqaun Ford into tight window for the touchdown. That is Taqaun Ford's 10th, count it, 10th touchdown reception of the season. The rookie has been insane as Jarrell Riddick with a great double move to shake off the defender Avery Williamson for a first down. It's too little too late as Keith Wenning finds Taliaferro, and that's going to be a gain of 13. He's only 9 for 14 passing. It's 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 4 from the Oilers' 24-yard line. Complete again to Lorenzo underneath. And Wenning is completing passes. He's not getting a lot of yardage, but he's completing passes. Finally deciding to throw the ball there, giving him the green light after pretty much wanting him to have the run game take off as Akeem Ayers gets his 4th sack of the ball game. He's just dominating the right tackle as he's going to as Wenning finds Jarrell Riddick once again. The one weak spot of this Oilers defense is coverage on the tight end. As Wenning tries to escape, but he finds Emmanuel Sanders. He was darting around, and he just flung that pass out as Xavier Rhodes just could not regain his footing quickly enough in the rain to stop the Sanders touchdown. It's 30-12. Tavon Austin in motion. Wenning drops back, and he is going to be sacked. Jarrell Casey and Avery Williamson in on the sack. The onside kick attempt will be coming out, and Taqaun Ford on the hands team recovers it, and that's going to be your ball game. Final score is 30-12. Without Joe Flacco, this wasn't much of a contest, and Tyrod Taylor and the Houston Oilers improved to 10-0. After the Saints lost this week, there are only 2 remaining undefeateds, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Oilers. Stay tuned for the post-game press conference. I'm Moonlight Swami. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation. You know, when you go on a win streak like this, a little bit of luck is definitely involved. First and foremost, the simple fact of the matter is they didn't have their star quarterback. Without Joe Flacco, it was quite clear that their offense might have been hindered in more than one way. As you saw, Keith Wenning had about 9 passes going into the fourth quarter. 9. We dominated the time of possession in the first 3 quarters, and we dominated the score because of it. We wore them out, and we drove down the field, and we won the game in the first few quarters. But, like I said, you have to have a little bit of luck when you are going on a win streak like this. You know, sometimes you don't play the starting quarterback from the opposing team. Sometimes their best player is out. Sometimes one of their more important players is out. Maybe not their best player, but an important one. We got lucky that we faced a Ravens team that didn't have Joe Flacco. It doesn't take away from the victory for us because we are 10-0. With that being said, I thought everybody played pretty well. Tyrod had a bounce-back game. Made 1 mistake. Made 3 great passes for touchdowns. I thought we did a very good job overall moving down the field, running on them in the rain. Rain is always a difficult thing to deal with. But I thought it was a really good outing, and we face the Browns next week. They're the leaders of that division, so that'll be our real test.